government choices. I think I'd do that from here. Manpower recovery, they have not taken the morale, so they're going to have 5% more morale than me. I'm going to have 5 times more troops than them. So yeah, we are going to wait for this one last tick and then we'll land. Because we are going to be fighting at a -2 because we're landing. Blackbeard! Ha ha! Edward Blackbeard Teach. An English heritage becomes ruler. Jamaica gets a new 2-decker called the Queen Anne's Revenge. Re-electing this ruler will not cost any Republican tradition. Go on then. If you insist. So one of the benefits of playing a Pirate Republic is every now and then a famous pirate will appear for election, and you can just keep re-electing them over and over. No negatives, no downsides. Which is kind of a good thing, because Pirate Republics usually really struggle to get the Republican tradition up. Because of that, Reform Pirate Republic -1. You can counter that if you go Buccaneers, but Buccaneers are probably one of the weaker choices otherwise. Alright, let's send the Queen Anne's to go and join the invasion fleet. And in fact, you are ready to go as well, so let's bring you in to the Bahama Channel. Merchants are slandered, that's not good. Okay, New Providence. Fight. I want to see if their navy tries to sally out. No, I didn't think you would. I had a sneaking suspicion. I'm so happy that we got Blackbeard. Ooh, Blackcoat pirates. That's even cooler than my Redcoat pirates. Edward Blackbeard Teach and the Aragonese people. The ascension of Blackbeard has been less than well received by the Aragonese people. They consider his manners foreign and strange. While some distrust a new ruler, it is only natural that for the time being our new captain will mostly have supporters at court. So England likes us, Britain likes us, 13 colonies like us. However, all of my provinces have +2 unrest. But we do gain a level 3 50% off Grand Captain. And seeing as he's 50% off, I mean, Bartholomew Gate... No, is that him? No, it's not him. Grand Captain is a diplomat, isn't he? It's annoying that it doesn't tell you their class when you're hovering over when you can't afford them. Oh, it's him. Yeah, he's half price. Okay. Jomi Odovas is the least English-sounding person I've ever heard. But you're hired. Suddenly my advisors have gone from a 121 to a 323. And I'm still making money. Not to mention from raiding. Alright, so that's their army dead. So let's pull the transports back. Actually, do we want to do this? Because we do have mortars on the ship, which means that we siege stuff faster. Yeah, we'll pull back, it's fine. Holy crap, Edward Teach, he was a right nasty privateer for the English, and even nastier pirate. Yep. What's up with the Cross in Flames green banner? You mean this? That's not flames, it's hands. It's high fervor. It means that I can use my fervor abilities because I'm reformed. And in fact, I'm not. I should be doing trade. Oh, I see. It's because I have low stability, so I'm losing fervor every month. If you have level 3 stability, then you don't lose any. But we're fairly close to teching up, and in fact I should, otherwise I'm losing innovativeness. So go ahead and do that. So we just got some more tactics. And we can also now build fortresses, so we can upgrade our castles everywhere. Naval battle. My light ships joined us. Whoops. So this is 7 heavies and 8 lights. We've already captured 1 ship. We have 6.7 morale to their 4.7. We do have full naval and full maritime, so I can't really see us losing this. Plus the fact that we have a 5.52 admiral. We captured 7 heavies. Damn. Acceptable. I'm going to get rid of those. Those are only cogs. And split you out, group you up. We are, however, losing money now because we are so far over the force limit. Right, New Providence is going to be made into a vassal. I am going to force convert you. Send demands. And there we go. New Providence is now our vassal, so we control all of the pirate nations in the Caribbean. You could even call us the Pirates of the Caribbean at this point. Also, admirals automatically become naval officers. Oh, so the previous guy was my previous fast-moving admiral. So my trade fleet in Sevilla should be led by Blackbeard. So the previous ruler I had was also a famous pirate, so we've just had 2 famous pirates in a row. I was wondering how I had 100 Republican tradition, because usually that's basically impossible. Okay. I'm going to leave you here for a second. I'm going to split off 1 ship, which we'll need to upgrade. You're going to group together. In fact, let's split like half of the battle fleet and give them them. You are going to privateer Caribbean. And then you are going to raid once that's ticked in over the next month. And now we own this, we can go further north. 1, 2, 3, we can get up to here now. No, we already raided all of that. Okay, so it was just that one spot. Must have been these 2 colonies. I don't remember when the last time I raided was, so we're going to move around here again. $1710. So we've still got another... Oh no, 1701. June. 6 months. Okay. Battle fleet can go and dock. Let's put you in the ships and send you back to Jamaica. No more rebel factions for a while. We are, however, hemorrhaging money at this point. So I think I'm going to get rid of those early carracks that we got. Detach the obsoletes. We're just going to sink you. I'm shocked that you're using ships so out of date. Early carracks are the starting ship. Yeah, that was one of the problems actually playing as a Pirate Republic. If you split out as a Pirate Republic in this, the ships that you spawn with are level 3 ships. Even though they could have been level 19. What ideas do we have? We have these ideas, Mike. Plutocratic, economic, maritime, naval, trade, and offensive. And that saves us a fair old chunk of change. However, the pirate fleet also has a few of those old ships. Has one of those old ships. We're going to detach the heavies and we're going to have you... We'll leave you in Havana. And we'll send these guys back to Jamaica where they can train in basically complete security. Because good luck getting through this fleet. Right, and then the next thing we need to do is have the privateer fleet, pirate fleet, protecting trade in the Caribbean. Because that's actually how we make our money, we don't make it through piracy. We're smugglers. We make our money through smuggling, not piracy. The bourgeois class has grown increasingly resentful of the power of the noble families, and particularly their lack of opportunities in the higher ranks of government. Let's cost you some admin, because I want to stay up to date with my Diplo if possible. We will need to upgrade a singular Chebek when that becomes available. Because the Golden Hind is my flagship. Although I was watching Groogy's stream on Sunday after I finished my Community Clash game, and he was playing with a very interesting flagship. Is it possible to design a new one? No. He was playing with the thing where the flagship gives you every ship in that fleet plus 1 trade, and then it was a heavy ship which he had in his heavy and transport fleet, and then he was using that fleet to protect trade because it was paying for itself. So he didn't need to mothball his war fleet while he was at peace. He just had them protecting trade, which would basically cover their cost. Which was an interesting idea, I thought. Because it means you never need to mothball your fleet, so you're always like ready for action, ready for service. Although what we can do is probably mothball these guys for now. No, it's battle fleet we should mothball. Unless, of course, we want to go after somebody else. I would like to continue grabbing more of the American coast if we can. Also going south. The other thing I would like to grab is Panama, so we can at some point create the Panama Canal. Plus the fact that Panama is a trading center of trade. So I want to own the centers of trade, which is why I've been taking these spots. So I think the next one is going to be Charlefoot, which is going to mean a war with Floride. But the interesting thing is, because I am a New World nation, I don't need to go to war with their home nations. Actually, that would allow me to go after New Valencia too. What's Floride's army like? 16,000. I do have them outnumbered, though they do have a lot of manpower. Is it just that one province? Oh no, there's actually 2 provinces I want. That one and that one. From them. And the first actual centre of trade is going to be up there, which is Florida, which is Aragonese. I mean, there is always a chance that the home nations will join, which is, I think, what happened with Mexico. I can just declare war on you, right? Yeah. Because I don't need to fabricate claims anymore. We do have the money for it. Yeah, let's do it. New Providence needs to have a diplomat on them, so let's stop you spying on Castile. And then we're going to send a diplomat to you to improve your relations. I think I would also like to send you a subsidy. Do I send... No, I don't subsidize the others. Although I'm pretty sure I used to. In times past, the captain used to be on the reverse side of the coin. Now the Republic rejects some personality cults. If we were to issue a new high priority coin, we could improve people's faith in the coinage. And of course, all shall remember who did this. So I can lose some Republican tradition, or I can gain some inflation. Our inflation is climbing because of the amount of gold we produce. But we can just burn it down with a bit of admin. think I will do so. Although that has just set me even further behind in admin, unfortunately. Huzzah! 94th Min, thank you very much for the resub. 10 months now, nice. May the Imperial One, Tsar Wrangle, bless our buccaneering escapades. Mordred, huzzah! Nationalism against Brazil. Nationalism, that's a great CV. And there are definitely a couple of provinces over here that I would quite like to get. And all three of them are owned by Castile and Brazil. Interesting, very interesting. And Brazil... Oh, Brazil doesn't actually feed into the Caribbean. We'd have to go via Ivory Coast. Which would suck a bit, because that would mean a war against actual Aragon. Because trade companies are the actual country. We need to get some nice non-gold lands. Yeah, we need those centres of trade. Sorry, those centres of smuggling. Let's go and send the fleet up here. I want to see what Floride looks like from the sea. Their entire army is drilling right now, so a surprise war would allow me to get the jump. And probably knock out their entire force. See, this is why you do scouting. Also, we're a month away from June, which would allow me to do some more piracy. Are they protecting... hunting pirates? They are a little bit. Not with a huge amount, though. I can probably outnumber that simply with the pirate fleet. %1 effective. Alright, let's have you privateering again in the Caribbean. Needs to wait until the end of the month. $84. I'll take 84. Protection money. Pay your protection money. This is the money that you pay when I don't attack you. However, in the small print it would read, this doesn't actually protect you at all. This is simply subject to the whims of whatever I wish to do at the time. 1702, so Caribbean. Some of this stuff's been recently raided. That's my pirate buddies! 1702, 1701. Alright, let's prepare for this attack. You jump on the ships. We'll send over here. Because of imperialism, we can just straight up attack them. No warning required. The pirate fleet appears off their coast and they're not worried. They should be. Getting the pirate hunter trait. What was that? Chance to capture enemy ships 20% higher. My chance to capture ships is already kind of mental. How do I see that? It's in here, then modifiers. Chance to capture enemy ships 66%. So I have an 86% chance to capture ships with my battle fleet. This is acceptable to me. Oh, they're going to leave before I can land. It's unfortunate. Capture another one. Star forts complete. Oh, right, yeah, these forts are still being built. And I should probably order one here. Oh, and we're losing money. I'll deal with that in a minute. Bring out your gold, or you'll be bringing out your dad. From when I was raiding. Very good. And then I think I'm going to... No, I'm going to leave you here. We actually need basically all of the heavies just to blockade this area. But thankfully they've not built up their forts at all. They've not learned from me. Chesapeake has fallen. That's, I think, their only fort, right? Yes. Right, can I hire some more generals? I can. Do I want to hire some more generals? No. Because I would much rather go up to Spirit of Corps. Traditional armies relied on furious discipline. And let's take a look. I can make my artillery combat ability better. Which I must admit is tempting. Oh, and I think we'll actually be better than the trade contour network. Yeah, let's switch that out for artillery combat. No, I said switch out. What part of switch out did you not understand? There we go. Protect trade. Caribbean, because I need to set these guys back to protecting trade. Otherwise, I'm going to continue losing money. And I'd kind of rather not do that. Please. Captured another 6 lights. Add them to the fleet. I wonder if they're trying to run across Portugal to get to here. It's the only province of mine that they can actually reach. Didn't capture any. Oh, that's disappointing. And they have not brought France in. No, not you. I forget, but how do you get the Imperialism CV? I think it's at admin... No, Diplotech 20? There's a way of seeing that. I can never remember how. Yeah, it's Diplo 23. It's at the same level as client states. And you are no longer rebellious. Excellent. And yes, I would like for you to divert trade to me. Oh, but that's going to keep you rebellious. I'll also give you knowledge sharing. I was wondering if I could turn you into a march, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, they're coming back for Chesapeake. Really? You're running away from me? Well, that's interesting. Right, so I need to take Shalford as well. And then after this, we'll probably go after the 13 colonies. Okay, so we're just going to push south. If they decide to come back for this stuff, then we'll just turn around and go after them again. In fact, the other thing I could do is just use my transports a bit more aggressively. Pick up an army, drop them on top of wherever they are at the time. Oh, minions here. Hi, Tortuga. Great Britain has declared war on us. Imperialism CB. I have more heavy ships than they. They have actually a good number of light ships. They have not brought in any allies. And they have a rather significantly stronger army than I do. And that is also going to mean war with... Oh, damn it. 13 colonies in Newfoundland. Alright, that's fine. A lot of my territories have now been fortified, with you as an exception. We are losing a bit of money. But I think that this would be a reasonable time to pop war taxes. Real question about U4. If left to its own devices, does the US form naturally? No. Basically, if the 13 colonies revolts and gets independence, then it becomes the US. Or whichever nation is in the 13 colonies area. Colonial Eastern America. Yeah, the British Army can die at sea rather easily. In fact, what's their transportation capacity? 61. But that is between all of their minions. And I really want to finish this war against Floride if I can. I want to kill their fleets if I can do that too, before the main British one arrives. And also, don't forget that we kick arse at sea. Like, we are super strong at sea. Okay, so if we were to piece you out, we want Chesapeake and we want Shalford. Oh, you would accept this right now? That's literally all I want. I could force your religion. And war reps. Okay, so we're not at war with Floride anymore. We've taken the two provinces with the estuaries so that I can get some trade coming out of Chesapeake. Although Chesapeake, damn it, that's why I wasn't going north. Doesn't actually feed into America at all. All of their trade disappears. Although what I could do is move my collecting trade to Chesapeake. Well, if nothing else, this just screws with them. And also we do get the trade power propagates upstream.